What was that collective block that most people have?
If you just think about money, then money pours in from the ceiling. I'm like, great. I don't know what planet that works on, but it's not the planet Earth. It's on the planet Earth, we have to do this annoying thing called work, right?
That's right. Action.
But that doesn't sell, right? What sells is, hey, just think about money, and it pours. It's like, oh, no wonder they sold 30 million DVDs. My own live events have an event called Freedom Lifestyle Experience, and it's a 2-day transformational event. But what people come up to me, they say, hey, Noah, I watched The Secret 37 times, and I'm still not a millionaire. I'm like, I wonder why. I'm not kidding, and it's funny but sad. It's like, okay, we got to do this thing called inner game and outer game work. Inner game is everything that happens between your ears that you can't see directly, but it affects everything that you do. And then we also have to have the outer game strategies, right? The systems, all the marketing.
They're
and
putting
sales.
it into action.
Exactly, right? So it's kind of like a house, right? A house has two components, right? It has the outer component, which is what you see on the outside. It's like, oh, there's a house. But without the inner game, it's like electricity. It's like having, a building with no electricity. Then it's like, it's a little bit cold in there in the wintertime, a little too hot in the summer. So it's like our lives or your business or, your career, even your relationships or health. I mean, anything has that inner game and outer game component. And that's what Power Habits is really about. First of all, have your friends call me. Have your friends email me. You've got all my contact info. Go to my website.
Read the book first.
Read the book.
That's what I'm telling
go to noahstjohn.com and just contact me. That's number one. Number two is you're absolutely right. So many people have what's so ironic is that they have the fear of success on one hand, but the fear of failure on the other. So it's really, they're totally stuck. And so what's so funny is what I've identified is what does stuck actually mean? Because, that's another thing people say to me at my live events, my keynote speeches. They say, hey, Noah, I hear you're the guy that helps people get unstuck. What does that actually mean? And how can I get unstuck? And so I heard this so many times, Jenny. I just heard it over and over and over again for the last, 2 decades. And so I finally broke it down. I said, what does stuck actually mean? And what it really means is 4 elements. There's time, energy, relationships, and money. Right? So you can be stuck in, any of those areas. So when you have the time, the energy, the relationships, and the money that you really desire, that's when you're living what we call a freedom lifestyle experience, because I want people to have that experience. But the point is that you need to look at whether you are stuck in time, meaning are you saying to yourself constantly, man, I wish I could X, but I just don't have the time, right? And what I teach people all the time is that time isn't relevant, right? You, me, Bill Gates, Mark Cuban, Warren Buffett, we all have the same 24 hours. It has nothing to do with time. Time is irrelevant. It's a great excuse. It keeps people stuck. What I point out to people is imagine you're going through your day and suddenly the phone rings and you get a phone call from a family member and they say, hey, you got to get to the ICU right now. Someone in the family is just in a really bad accident. You got to get over to the ICU. It's a real, emergency. And would you say to that person, ooh, I can't make it today. How's next Thursday?
No.
You know what I'm saying? So what I just proved is that time is not relevant. It's all about your systems.
Right.